So today's first speaker is Ryan. How do you pronounce your last name?
Camomile.
Ryan Camomile, the co-founder and CEO of Infogenics. He has been an expert in the field of web design and marketing for over 20 years. Now the company manages web development and marketing for small businesses as well as large corporations like Michelin Tires, Sony, Best Buy, and local companies like University Place. Recently, turning his company toward the vision and focus culture and mindset, Ryan studied the fields of personal development, leadership, and transformation. Currently is a life coach for persons looking to achieve their goals and study to be a certified trainer. And is studying to be a certified trainer in personal development and the transformational industry. Today you're doing your icebreaker.
Mm-hmm.
Icebreaker, which is 4 to 6 minutes. Welcome, Ryan. No, you did not miss that. Evaluate it later as well.
Which one?
Then you're evaluating the Welcome, please welcome Ryan.
Wait, do you want to take this as our first speaker? Thank you.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. So, Toastmaster, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. My name is Ryan Camomile. I'm 43 years old, married for 20 years, 3 wonderful, beautiful children, and I currently live in Cedar Hills. Today, I want to talk to you about my relationship with fear. It sounds a little strange, having a relationship with fear, but in other words, it would be like how I relate to fear. What's the common fearful thing that I have in my life? Is it anxiety? Is it fear of public speaking? Or is it something like life and death situations where I have to run for my survival? So that's my relationship with fear. And I wanted to start with explaining what that means to me and where it all began and how I got here today to speaking in Toastmasters. When I was 14, I grew up in Rose Park. And has anybody heard of Rose Park? Okay, it has kind of a reputation, right? Huh? Oh, wonderful. Okay, we got a fellow Rose Parker. So, I grew up in Rose Park. When I was 14, I was walking in the middle of the night with my friends. Mistake number 1 in Rose Park. Middle of the night, on a weekend. When we were walking, there was some cars that passed. There was 2 cars that passed, kind of slow, going through the neighborhood, about 15 miles an hour. Mistake number 2, my friend decides to flash some gang signs at him. Mistake number 2. So, that happened. The car screeched to a halt. 15 miles, screeched to a halt, but it did. It made rubber and everything. Scared us. Paralyzed with fear. So that's the first thing. Paralyzed with fear was my first response. They get out of the car. Second response, I start running. We scatter. Left, right, everywhere. Nobody the same. I went down one street. My friend went down, cross paths through fences with houses, something like that. I don't remember. All complete, like I'm starting to get jittery now thinking about this experience. It was a scary moment. So I was being chased by 3 guys down a few streets. I decided to climb this fence. I hurried and climbed this fence. I remember there was a dog barking. It was really loud. Got chased by the dog. Passed through that fence, another fence, hopped another fence. And then I stopped and I came to a green garbage can. They were new back then. They were starting to distribute them. They were new back then, and I was like, I'm gonna hide in this. Because that's what I used to do, is I used to hide. I hid a lot. So I jumped in the green garbage can. I remember, closed the lid, and I remember listening to their voices. They were threatening me. They were threatening to kill me. They were yelling and screaming. I remember they were frustrated. I can smell the cacophonies of things going on in the garbage can. And I just remember staying there and just thinking, what am I going to do? My heart's racing. I think I was in there about an hour before they started to leave. And then there was complete silence. And then there's the thought, what do I do? Do I get out? Or do I stay in here for a little bit longer? So I remember staying in about another hour. So 2 hours in this garbage can, middle of the night. I finally got out, nobody around, it was complete silence. And I remember just racing home. After that moment in my life, it hit me hard what fear can drive my life, what choices it makes me make. And I made some decisions at that point that I would face fear. And so later on in my life, I did a crazy thing. I started a company. I quit my job, I started a company. That was in 1998. I went through .bomb, .com, all those crashes. I went a few years without any income. It's been tough, but it's actually, past 5 years, it's taken off, and I'm very happy for that. But there's a whole new level of things going on with that. Changing my company to a vision-focused mindset, and continuing on with doing things with myself to face fear, like joining Toastmasters. So that's how I got here today, and that's my relationship with fear. Thank you.